In this video training, we're going to learn how to build our own social media marketing website, SMM website. Before I get started, let me show you the things you need to know about this website. So this is the exact website we're going to be building in this video training. This is a type of website where influencers can come and buy followers. Something like TikTok views, Facebook likes or views, and sometimes even YouTube subscribers. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the exact site we're going to be setting up in this video. Let me scroll down to my packages, and these are my SMM packages. You can also set your own packages in the course of this video, so just stick around till the end and see how we're going to do it. Users can come to your website and then decide on what to purchase. We have Facebook likes, 1K likes, and I'm charging $10 for 1K likes. So user will click on order now and then buy likes. We have Instagram likes, YouTube views, watch hours, and what have you. If you're excited to learn how to build your own SMM website, stay tuned, because right now I'm going to give you a full tour of the website. To begin with, let's click on this back to top arrow, as the website is going to take us back to our hero area. So this is our hero area. On top you have this navigation bar with your telephone number, your email, a language switcher, and then your social networks. Beneath we have your menus, your logo. I'll show you how to upload your own logo, and then dark mode. User can click on it to change your website to a dark mode. Button they can click to log in, and then beneath we have a hero area. I'll show you how to change this text. We have this little animation here, and then when we scroll down a bit, we have a button here, and that's a call to action. Users can click on it to contact you. You can also link it to any part of your website. I'll be showing you how to do amazing things with your website. Continue scrolling. We have this part of the site showing your statistics: total number of happy clients, completed orders, active users, and then active customer support. Continue scrolling. We have your about us area. I'll be teaching you how to change your about us text here, as well as this button. You can link this to any part of your website. Continue scrolling. We have your packages area. Now you can have users purchase one of your packages and then get different services. So an example is your basic package. Any user that subscribes to your basic package is going to get these services: 1K likes on Facebook profile, 1K subscribers for YouTube, 1K followers for Instagram. I'll be teaching you how to customize this and change it to what you want. Your second package also talks about services that they can get when they subscribe to this plan. Don't worry, this service is going to be automated. I'm going to be giving you an API connection where the website is going to handle everything. Now, those of you wondering, where am I going to get these 1K subscribers for my clients? Don't worry, I'm going to give you an API. I'm going to connect that to our website. That way, everything is going to be automated. Just stay tuned and see how we're going to do it. So the user will click on get started and then make purchase. Once an order is placed, you keep the difference. This might not make sense for now. Just stay tuned and see how we're going to do it. Continue scrolling. We have your services, what we provide. You can highlight the things you provide here for your customers or your potential buyers to know what to expect or what they will get. And here we have our SMM packages. Users can directly buy any of these from your homepage. Continue scrolling. We have why choose us. You can highlight your features here and tell them why you are the best service on this planet Earth. Where to begin, and then here too you can show them what to do. All right, And then we have our newsletter. You can click here, enter their email, and subscribe to your newsletter for you to send them promotional offers later onwards. We have FAQ, that's your frequently asked questions, and this will help you answer their questions that they have in mind. Testimonial area, your blogging area, your supported payment methods. You can also highlight those things on your homepage. And finally, you have your footer area, talking about important links, your latest blogs, and then your contact details, as well as your social networks, your copyright text here, terms and conditions, and then your logo. Not forgetting of your about us, and then a button here user can click and it will take them back to the top. So that's just a quick rundown on the homepage, things you need to know about your homepage. I'm going to show you a demo. I'm going to demonstrate to you how user can place an order on your website. But before that, we need to create an account as a user or a regular user on our website. To get started, a user has to create an account. You can do that by clicking on login, scroll down and click on don't have account, create account. So you can click here to create an account. So that's the first way of doing it. The other way of doing it is to go back to your home page, go to services. The website is going to ask you to create an account when you click on order now. And because you don't have an account, they want you to, or we want them to be logged in before buying these services. So a user will click on order now, and it's going to take the user to a login page. From there, the user will be able to create an account. So user will click on create an account, enter the username, email, country, phone number, just like any other platform, accept your terms, and then click on sign up. I have created an account already, and I'm going to log into my account. Here I am inside my account. I can go back to the home page and then place order. This is my home page, and you can see because I'm logged in, the site is asking me to log out, and that confirms that I'm logged in. Scroll down, and I'm going to buy Instagram followers. So I'll click on order now. This is my purchase page. Scroll down, and the category or the service category will be automatically selected. The service will also be selected, but you still have the option or the second chance to pick a different category here. After that, your users will be asked to enter their link, and this is going to be their profile link, their Instagram link, the link that they want to promote. Okay, now quantity. How many do you want? I want to buy 500 followers. Notice this. 1,000 followers. My 1,000 followers, I'm charging $20, but because it's 500, the system is going to deduct. Okay, it's going to do the calculation for us. So you see, 1K followers is 20. But immediately click on order now, land on this page, and then you see 20. Under the quantity, if I put 500, the system is going to do the calculation and then give them the price. Your users are required, or your buyers are required to enter their profile link, just like I did. This is a demo link. They will put their valid profile link here. Let's enter the quantity again. So I'm buying 500. Scroll down, and then I'll click on place order. Once I do that, the site is going to take me to a payment method, and I'll also be teaching you how to set up your own payment methods on your site. The platform comes with a lot of payment systems. Right now I have enabled PayPal, so I'll click on PayPal and then click on submit. Before that, let me answer this question: how are you going to make money with your website? Okay, so first we're going to keep the difference that you'll be making or you'll be getting from your reseller. Your reseller is going to give you 1k subscribers or 1k followers for, like, let's say $1 or $2 at a lower rate. You're going to mark up the price and then sell it higher on your website. Once you get an order and then you deliver the order, you keep the difference. Also, you're going to be charging them or your users what we call service fee. So now you can see there's a charge, a service fee that will be added to the amount they'll be paying. Okay. After that, we're going to click on what? Submit. So once you click on submit, that's all. The payment will be taken from their account to your account. That's PayPal. If PayPal is not supported in your country, don't worry. There are a lot of payment systems that are available here. So I'm done explaining how one can place an order or buy service on your website. Let me now show you a tour of your users dashboard. So this gets your users dashboard very clean and simple. They can upload a profile picture here. They have their username. You can click here to go back to their dashboard. So let's just click there and then take you to their dashboard and show you what is there. This is your users dashboard. It displays a general statistics or overview of the activities. They have their balance here, total orders made, total package orders, total transactions, deposit log, and then total tickets. Your users can click or can place an order right away on their dashboard by clicking on create order. After that, they'll click on new order. They are brought to a page like this after clicking on new order, and they'll be able to place an order directly through your site. They can go to orders and see all their orders, pending orders, processed orders, funded or cancelled orders. Just like on an e-commerce website, they can deposit funds on their account and use that balance to make purchase on your website. They can also open support ticket from here. You can see total transactions, and most importantly, their settings. So when you click on settings, you can go to profile settings and then change your profile settings, not forgetting of changing your password and then Google authentication. Finally, there's a button they can click to log out of your system. They can equally click here to log out of your system. And that's just a quick rundown on your users dashboard, how your users dashboard is going to look like after you create the website. Let's now go ahead and see how you, the website owner dashboard, is going to look like, because you have to understand how it looks like before building this website. And after watching the video, you decide whether it's a good fit for you or not. So if you're excited, let's go ahead and log into our dashboard. To get access to your dashboard, simply remove everything here and put admin. You are taken to a page like this after logging into your admins area. This is your master control panel, and this is where you control your website. Let me show you the things you need to know about your control panel. All right, this displays your statistics, your monthly deposit report, order place report within the last 30 days, daily logins, and then your total deposits here. Right now, the site has one user, and I'm the only person on the site. Continue scrolling, and you can see your recent tickets. To your left, you have this panel, dashboard, all users. You can click here to see all your users. Subscribers, those who have subscribed to your newsletter, can be found here. We have order management. You can check your package orders and then your actual orders. We have categories and then services. This is where you set your services. I'll be showing you how to do that. Scroll down and we have your brand packages, API providers. We're going to be connecting our site to an API in order to automate the whole system. Scroll down, you have your transactions and then your payment gateways. This is where we'll be able to set our preferred payment methods on the site. We also have your transactions, login activities, and then notifications. Not forgetting of your content management. General settings can be found here. You can change your logo, your website logo here. Language, notifications can be done here. Search engine optimization can be found here. Plugins can be found here. And that's just a general overview of your dashboard, the things you need to know about your dashboard. I'll be showing you in detail how to configure your website after we set it all up. So if you are pumped up and you're ready to learn this, stay tuned, because right now I'm not going to show you the things you need in order to get a website live on the internet. Because first we need to register our domain name and then register something we call web hosting. Okay, so before you build any kind of website, it doesn't matter the kind of website you want to build, be it a business website, a blogging website, a shopping website, or any generic website. There are two things you need to get started, and that is a domain name and web hosting. If this is your first time hearing these terms, don't worry, let me explain. So when we talk of your hosting account is a supercomputer, also known as a web server, that keeps your website live on the internet 24/7. They are the same computers that keep Google live on the internet and Facebook live on the internet. Just think of any website on this planet. They are the things that are keeping our websites on the internet 24/7. So the speed and performance of your website mainly depends on your hosting provider. The next thing we will need to build our website is domain name. Domain name is nothing but the address of your website. Google.com is a domain name. Pixabay.com is a domain name. Hoodly.com is a domain name. Canva.com is a domain name. It is the name people are going to use to always remember your website. And then anytime they want to come to your website, they type it on the web browser, the search box, and then hit enter and land on your website. You know, as human beings, we all have names. I'm called Solomon. You also have your name. It's your identity. Okay, so that's a domain name. With that being said, let's go ahead and purchase our domain name and web hosting from this hosting provider called makigohost.com. In the description of this video, you see a link which is get 50% off. Okay, click on that link, and that's an affiliate link. After you click on it, it will take you to a page just like this. Please, on top, hover on it and then click on shared hosting. You'll be brought to this page. Please go ahead and read what is here. Scroll down to their hosting packages. Makigo Host has 3 basic plans: Go Basic, Standard, and Go Unlimited. But because we are getting started, let's choose their basic plan. Okay, now let me explain to you the features that come with the basic plan. With the basic plan, you can only host one website. You get 20 gigabyte SSD storage. Makigo Host is offering SSD and not HDD. Let me explain to you the difference. Now let's go to Google and then make a quick Google search on SSD versus HDD. Hit enter. please click on images. Please click on this image. Now let's compare the two. When it comes to speed, SSD is faster than HDD. You can make most Google search on these storage technologies, okay, SSD versus HDD. So looking at it, SSD is better than HDD. All right, so let's go back there, and then they have unlimited bandwidth, unlimited FTP account. You'll be able to set up 10 business emails. Having a website online, you need a business email. Every new client gets a free .com domain name for 1 year, and the renewal price is the same, and then 24/7 technical support, uptime guarantee 99.9. The longer you go, the bigger you save. Okay, so let's go ahead and then purchase the Go Basic plan from makigohost.com. Click on other hosting. You will be redirected to a domains registration page. This is where we're going to register our domain name. Please go ahead and enter your domain name here. If you already have a domain name somewhere and you want to transfer it over to Makigo Host, this is where you choose here, and then you enter your domain name and click on transfer. If you have an existing domain name somewhere, this is where you choose, and then you put your domain name here and then click on use. In this case, I'm going to register a new domain name, so I'll go with the first one and then I'll enter my domain name here. So I'll just put a testing domain name here, and let's see. So this is my domain name, solo test, and then I pick my TLD, which is .com, .net, .org. This is where you pick your TLD. So if you want a .com domain name, please pick the first one. If you want .net, .org, in that order. I want to go with the .com domain name, so I'll leave it as default, and then I'll click on check. Now I'm going to check whether this domain name is available, and if it's available, it will tell us the domain name is available. And unfortunately, solomontest.com is not available because someone registered it and is in use. Example is, if I type google.com here, I'll not be able to register this domain name because it is already owned by Google. And you can see google.com is unavailable. So what you have to do is to get creative and then come up with your own unique address. So I'll simply remove it and I'll put solotutorials.com and then click on check to see whether this domain name is still available or it has been taken. And congratulations, solomontutorials.com is available, and that means I can claim ownership of this domain name. So what we need to do after we get this congratulations message is we'll simply click on continue. And right now .com domain name is free on Makigo Host for 1 year, so you simply click on to continue. And you'll be redirected to this page. This is where you choose your billing cycle, whether you want to go with them monthly, yearly, quarterly. Okay, so this is where you choose that. I want to go with them yearly, like this, and then you go down and there are some add-ons you can add to your cart. if only you find them necessary. Okay, SEO. But for tutorial purpose, I'm going to leave everything as it is, and then I'll click on continue. You will be taken to a domains configuration page, and this is where you choose DNS management, ID protection, and email forwarding. Please, if you have the cash, go ahead and pick ID protection, because it's going to protect your own identity on the internet. So you can pick that, but for now I don't have cash, so I'll untick it and then come down and click on continue. If you have reached to this part, congrats, because we are almost done. So this review and checkout page, you review your cart, the items that are in your cart or your basket, and then you can see everything is looking good, and our domain name is free here. Okay, so we are only paying for the hosting, which is $299 every month. Multiply by 12 months, you get this amount. That's annually. And then we scroll down and we have our add-ons here. If you want, you can add any of these to your cart, but for tutorial purposes I'm not going to do that. Now in the description of this video you see a coupon code TUP50, so go ahead and type TUP50 and you're going to get 50% off. This is a special deal for you. Okay, I've partnered with Makigo to give you 50% off. So just click on validate code. Congratulations, the promotion code is accepted. Now you're going to pay almost $18 today, and then you renew it as normal, which is going to be $48, because by then your domain name would be expired. Okay, so we click on checkout to make our purchase. Okay, to make payment. After you click on checkout, you're taken to this checkout page, and this is where you enter your personal data, your first name, last name, your email, your phone number, your password. Okay, and Makigo uses what we call password generator in order to get a secured password. That way it will be very difficult for hackers to compromise your account. You can increase the length of your password by putting something like 20 here, so that your password will be a little bit longer. Okay, and then you click on generate new password. You can see it has increased in what number. Then you click on copy, and then you can also click on copy to clipboard and insert like this, and your password is going to be inserted here for you. But make sure you paste your password somewhere safe, because you're going to forget this password, trust me. So just paste it somewhere in a notepad. After that, go ahead and then choose your country. Okay, this is very simple. Choose your country, and then we have three options here to make payment. The first one is Flutterwave, and we have Paystack, and then we have Encrypto. So if you have something like Bitcoin, you can go ahead and then make your payment using one of your digital wallets. So I'll fill my details and get to you on the other side of the screen. Alright, so after you click on complete order, you are taken to an invoice page just like this, and then you have the options to pick any of your payment providers, your favorites, and then the one I'm going to pick is Flutterwave, and beneath you can see a summary of your invoice and everything here. Okay, so I'll just click on here and then choose Flutterwave and then wait. go ahead and enter your card number, click on pay. If you want, you can also pay with Google Pay, and this is my favorite, okay, because I have Google Pay connected to my Gmail. So I'll just click on Google Pay and then click on pay with Google Pay, and it will take me to my Gmail account, and then I'll make payment. Once payment is made, you will be redirected to your hosting dashboard or your client's area. Okay, so this is your client's area. In your case, you have one service here with one domain name. In my case, I don't have a domain name here because my domain name is somewhere, and that's the one I'm using to make my tutorials. This video is not about web hosting and cPanel, but if you want to learn about hosting accounts, how to manage your hosting account and your cPanel, how to create your business email, how to do what we call email forwarding. That way, anytime you receive an email into your business email, it gets forwarded to your Gmail account. I'll have a video in the description or in the card that will be talking to you about everything you need to know about your hosting account. I'll be walking you through everything about your hosting account as well as your cPanel. With that being said, let's go ahead and start building our website. After your domain name is fully propagated, it's going to look something like this. Index of. This means your website is now live on the internet. Any person that visits this link is going to see this page. Let's navigate back to our cPanel. So go to your hosting dashboard, click on log in to cPanel. Here is your cPanel. Type file manager inside this search box. So file, click on file manager. File manager is where your files are stored. Scroll down again, and we're looking for a directory called public_html. Open this directory. So double click on public_html, double click on it, and inside it you should see something like this, empty. Okay, now anything that you put here is going to be rendered here. Let me prove that to you. So go back to our public_, and then we create a new file. So I'll just give it some simple name, file.txt, like this, and then I'll click on create. We have created a file, file.txt. Let's edit this file. Click on edit. Once the file is opened, just type something like welcome world. Okay, you can also see hello world. So let's just say welcome, and then click on save. Go back to your directory, reload, and that file is going to be there. Click on it to open it. You can see welcome. So if you give this link to anyone on this planet Earth, the person will be able to read what is inside that file, welcome world. So that particular directory is called public_html, and because it's public, it's accessible on the internet, and that's where almost every website is stored. We store it inside a directory called public_html. So we're now going to build our site and then upload our website files inside that directory called public_html. So how then do we come by our SMM website? Well, if you were to code this website manually, you need programming language like PHP. You also need something like CSS to style the website pages. You also need another markup language called HTML. You also need another language called JavaScript to program the functionality of your site or the interactivity of your website. Now, these languages are like any other language. If you were to learn it, or if you are to learn a new language, it will take you up to 5 years to become perfect at that language. This programming language is no different, or any other programming language is no different. They are like languages that we don't understand unless you learn it. Now, developers understood this, and then they have come out with already existing script that they programmed that we can simply purchase, upload to our web server, which is going to be hosted here under our public underscore HTML to have our website go live without we necessarily coding this website from scratch. Again, coding can, or mastering all these programming languages can take up to 5 years to become proficient. Okay, so how do we get this script to upload to our site without necessarily coding it manually? Well, in the description of this video, you're going to see a link that says get script here. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to a page just like this. So this is the script we're going to purchase and then upload it onto our web server to have our website go live. So all we need to do is to create an account on Codecanion. After click on that link, after that we'll click on add to cart, make purchase, and then take it from there. Once you purchase this script or payment is made, you'll be asked to download your script instantly. Make sure you download your script immediately after payment is made, because we need that or those files in order to upload to our web server. So I assume you have already downloaded your file. Let's now go ahead and upload it to our web server. I'll simply take you to where my file is. I downloaded it here on my desktop. Your file is also going to come in this format, which is going to be in a zip format. Once you get it in a zip format, please make sure you unzip it. You right click on it and click on extract files. Once you click on extract files, the zipped file is going to be extracted into something like this. Go ahead and open it after the extraction. Here we have 5 folders: database, documentation, files, and then updates. There are 4. Sorry. So right now we need this folder, files. Right click on it once. Sorry, click on it once, and then right click on it and go to add to archive. What we are doing now is we are trying to zip it before we can upload anything to our web server, or before we can upload a folder to our web server. We need to have it in a zip format. So make sure you click on zip and then click on OK. So this folder will be zipped. We have to wait for a while. Once that is done, go ahead and then let's go back to our web browser. We can now close this page. Then go to, you can also delete this. It's no longer needed. So click here to delete. After that, click on upload. Our upload is complete. Click on this link back to directory and wait, and we are taken to this page. Click on your uploaded file and then click here, extract, click here, right now our file is extracting. So we have to wait patiently for the file to get extracted. Again, that file contains all our core files, folders needed for our site to render on our web server. Complete. Click on close. Now you can delete this because it's no longer needed, and then click on delete, skip, and then click on OK. After that, double click here and then click on select all and then click on move. Make sure you remove this file and then click on move. After that, click on up one level and you should land on this page. Also, you should see something like this, public underscore HTML only. That means all these files are inside this directory. Next up, we need to create what we call database. So go back to your cPanel and then scroll down. You can also type database here, but what I want to do is I'm going to scroll down a bit and I have SQL databases here. Just click on my SQL database and wait patiently. We want to first of all give our database a name. So click here and then give your database a name. You can give it whatever name you like, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something like, because my website is an SMM website, I'll put something like SMM and then I'll put DB. Okay, and this stands for SMM database. After that, I'll click on create database and wait patiently. Our database is created. So the next thing we're going to do is click on go back. So now we have our database created, which is here, SMMDB. So simply copy the SMM, go back to the top, scroll down, and then we're going to paste it here. So the same thing, this is your user. After creating a database, you need a user. We connect databases to users, all right? So we'll put SMM user, okay? So just put user. Next up, we're going to create password. So click on password generator, copy this password, copy, click here. I've copied this password and then click on use. Remember to paste this password somewhere safe because we'll need it later. Go back and click on create user. Our user is created. It's left with the connection. So we need to connect our database to our users. How do we do that? Just scroll down a bit and then we have add user to database. So click here. In your case, you should have only one user and then one database. But because I use this account to create videos, tutorial videos just like this one, I have a lot of databases there. So just click on it and pick your user, likewise your database. After that, click on add and your database should be added to your user. Once you land on this page, just click all privileges, scroll down and then click on make changes. Once you see this success message, we are all good to go. So now go back to the top and we need our username and then our database name before we can make our website go live. So go back to your, which is here, and then open application. Okay, so after opening that, make sure you open your environment setup. Now this is where we're going to do the connection. We're going to connect our software to our server via database. So just click on it once and then click on edit. After that, click on edit again. Excellent. So now we are looking for database connection here. So database connection is my SQL. Just leave it as it is. Here, you see this port or this host, leave it as local host. Local, and then you put host there. All right. So we have something like, just copy here. So just copy that and then paste it here, local host. Your port, leave it as it is. Now we have our database, username and password. Remember the password, I asked you to paste it safely somewhere. We need that password to do the connection. So now we're going to copy this password and then we'll go back to our environment file and then we'll paste that password here. Okay, next up, our username. Go back to your database page and you have your user here. Just copy that and then go back to our environment file and then we'll paste that here. Finally, we'll copy our database name, which is here, from here to here, copy, and then we'll go back to this file and we'll paste that here. The final step we need to do is to click on save. Once that is saved, go back to your website and then reload it. So just type your website name, or you can go back to your hosting and click on your website link, just like this. Now, if you see something like this, don't worry. We need to enable SSL certificate. So just put HTTPS. After typing HTTPS, column / hit enter. Now, if you still, after you see this padlock, or if you still see this error after seeing this padlock, all we need to do is go back to our environment setup and then app debugging, remove it and put true. Okay, just put true. After that, click on save, because we want to enable debugging to know what is causing this. After that, go back and then reload the page. All right, so now this is the problem. Does not exist connection. Let's go back to Bootstrap, open it, caching, click on it once. So there are some permissions we have not yet allowed. So let's leave it as what? 770775. After that, go up one level. And then we'll go to where? We'll go to storage. After storage, app, make sure it is also 775. Framework, the same thing, 775. And then we have what? Logs as 775. After that, go up one level. Remember, storage, we're going to give it 775. 775. And then click on save. One final step we need to do after enabling all those or allowing those permissions is to upload our database. So let's go back to your databases. Click here. Scroll down. Go to PHP my admin. Okay, so sorry. Go to PHP my admin. You can also use this shortcut. Type in PHP my admin. After landing on PHP my admin, click on your database. In my case, this is my database, so just click on it once. After that, click on import. After that, click on choose file. Click here and then go to wherever you extracted your script. So this is my script and we have database. Double click on it and then double click on it. After that, scroll down and we're going to import our database. Okay, import complete. Now go back to your site, reload, and this error should be gone. And here we go, our site is now live. Go back to your environment file and change it back to false. After that, click on save. Good. And here we have it. This is our website. Okay, so what is left for us to do is to customize our site, connect our API, connect payment systems, create services and their categories, and what have you. So stay tuned and see how I'm going to do that. Let's check our work progress. First, we order our domain name and web hosting. Secondly, we bought our script. Thirdly, we uploaded our script to our web server and then installed our script just like this. The next thing we are going to do is to configure our script. To do so, let's log into our site as the website owner. So enter your site name / then you put admin attached to it. The default username and password for your website is admin. So enter admin here and then enter the same admin here. After that, you can click here to remember and then click on login. And we are in our dashboard. We're going to get a pop-up like this, asking us to configure what we call cron job. Cron job allows our website to automate things for us. So check this. To automate the API order placement, we need to set cron job and make sure the cron job is running properly. Just click on copy and then close it. Now you can see the last cron job that ran was 4 months ago. We want to make sure we have something like 1 minute ago or 1 second ago and not 4 months. We want to have recent cron jobs. We want our cron job to be running. To do so, go back to cPanel and here just type cron and click on cron jobs. Scroll down. In your case, you are not going to have these things, all right? Okay. Make sure you paste that code you copied or that command you copied here. And then you see here the curl dash s. Let's remove it and put wget. So we're going to copy this code. Just type wget this. Just copy something like this and paste it here. Leave space. So it's wget all in small hyphen here, capital O hyphen and then space, your website /cron. Go back to the top. Now, what is the time interval for your cron? How many times do you want your cron to run per hour? So once per minute. Okay, you can also put there once per every 5 minutes, but let's put once per minute. After that, come back and then click on add new cron, and our cron job is successfully added. So right now, when you go to your site and reload it, or wait for like 1 minute and reload it, you should see something like 1 minute ago or 1 second ago. So you can see 4 seconds ago. So now cron job is running on our website, and that's good. Good job. If you're able to get that right, you're a hero. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to create what we call services. Okay, to create your service, first of all, let's create our categories. So let's go to category and click on categories. After that, click on top here, add category. Now, what are the services you're going to be offering? So we have Facebook category, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those services or all those platforms. So you click here, you can have something like Facebook likes. So Facebook likes, you can just say Facebook. Now we're going to upload logo. So let's click here and then go to wherever you have your Facebook logo. I have it here inside or on my desktop. So desktop, and then okay, so I'll pick it and then make sure it is active and click on create. Category has been created successfully. So that's our first category. You can edit the category, you can also delete it anytime you want to. Next, let's add our second category. So I'll click on add category and then I'll put something like Instagram or TikTok. So I'll just put TikTok. Click here. I'll pick my TikTok. Double click. Leave it as active and click on create. TikTok is created. Let's create our third category. So I hope you get the idea now. Instagram. So I'll put Instagram. Pick my logo. And create. Good job. We are done with our categories. Let's now create services for our categories. Go to services. Click on add new. Okay. So now, before we create our services, there's something you have to understand. Your prices are going to be per 1K. So if you are selling Facebook likes, everything is going to be in 1K. So you'll be selling 1K likes, 1K views. All right. Okay. Now your users will be able to increase the quantity when they are ordering. Let's say your user needs 2K likes, but you are selling 1K, then the price is going to be increased. So for instance, let's say your 1K likes goes for $20. Now 2K likes is now going to be incremented. So it's going to be, instead of 20, it's now going to be 40. All right. But everything is calculated in 1K. I hope that makes sense. Now you pick your service category here and then your service name. For instance, I'm going to sell what we call Facebook likes. So I'll put something like Facebook likes. Facebook likes. So your minimum, or the minimum that they can purchase, is they can only purchase 500, as low as 500, and your maximum can be 5,000. Like this. Leave it as active. Enter your details here, your descriptions. So I can see test or demo. I'll put something like testing and then click on create. Before that, enter your price. So my 1K likes is going to be something like $20. Now, how did we know that, or why 20? My provider is going to be giving me somewhere $5, and then I'll mark up the price 20 and keep the difference. All right. Before we proceed, let me explain a concept. Say we have API service here. There are two ways of creating your services. One is to import your services from your API or your provider. The second one is to create your service manually. So if you are going, or if you already have your own way of getting these people likes, or you already have a system that generates likes for your users, then you can create, you don't need API or a provider. So let's create our manual service. Just click on create, and this service will be categorized under manual. So you can see manual. Provider is what? Manual. Now you can create your second service and then pick a provider. But before that, you need what we call an API. So let me talk to you about the API configuration. So let's go to API. Right now, there are 3 APIs added. You need to set up your own API, and I'll show you how to do that. The provider we're going to be using is provider SMM. So just copy this link from here to here and then open the link in a new tab like this. And you need to create an account on this website. After that, go to API, and you're going to be taken to a page just like this. So this is going to be your API URL. Just copy this URL, copy, go back to your site, and in your case, you have to what? Okay, but you can simply, you are going to also have this thing. Just click on here and then do what we call editing. So we're going to edit this. Make sure the API is exactly as this API URL. Now there's something called API key. Make sure you create an account and they're going to give you an API key. Once an account is created, you will get access to your API key inside your dashboard. Make sure you paste your API key here, leave it as active, and then click on submit. Once that is done, you are good to go. Now let me take you to the site and show you the services they offer. Let's go to services. Once you are there, you can see the services they offer as well as their prices. Instagram video views, all link unlimited. These are the prices they offer, or the rates. All right, so the system is going to handle this for you. See, all these are services, so you choose the services you want to offer on your website. Instagram bot followers. See, this is the amount, and also we have minimum order and then maximum order. You can also set that here. Let's go to services, and go to, when you click on add service, and then you can see your minimum order and then your maximum order. Make sure you also put those things here. Enter your details, your prices. Remember to mark up your prices. If not, you will not make any profit. Enter your service name. So this time, let me now show you how to create what we call automated service. So to create an automated service, you can enter the service name. You can also click here, add API service. So let's click on add API service and pick provider SMM. After that, the system is going to load the services that are inside provider MM, and that's through your API. So click here and you get all the services from that website. Just pick the service that you want to offer, just like this, and all of them will be pre-filled for you like this with the prices. Remember to increase your price, so something like $1, and you'll be making profits. If you want, you can put $10 and you'll be making profit. Enter your details here and then click on create, and this service will be created on your website just like this. Now we can go back to our site and check. So I simply remove, or I duplicate this tab like this. After that, I will now remove this link and then hit enter, and then go back to our site, or I can click on services because this is now my site, and then scroll down and we have new services, Instagram followers. So I can click here to make purchase. Okay, so you have to now do the work and then upload all the services you want to offer on your website. We have Facebook likes here, and this is your manual service. You can also make it automated. So let me show you another, or let's add a third service. So simply click here, pick API service, pick provider SMM here, and this time we're going to pick maybe Telegram members or Instagram followers. So let's say TikTok members or TikTok followers, and this is the price. please, let's make it $5, and then your description here, and click on create. Okay, go back to your sites, reload, and you have your Instagram followers and your TikTok followers here. Now let's make correction to this. You see this new service, because we imported them, they don't have category, and that's why this new service thing is there. You have to create a category and then put them under it. Let me go there and explain what I'm trying to mean. So you see category, new service, and then the icon, there's no icon. Just click here to edit it, and the new service, just remove the name and put your name there, and then as well as your logo, and then update it. So this one is like a TikTok. Let's go back there and then click TikTok, and then the new service, let's just put the TikTok. Okay, TikTok, and then that one is TikTok views. Okay, you can put something like that, TikTok views. All right, and then update. Okay, so that's it. You have to update your categories. If not, they are going to have click on edit, and then pick a category for it. Instagram, because this is Instagram, and then you update. All right, now let's create our packages. So go to brand packages, click on add package. Now let's give our package a name. This package is $100. What's the name of that package? Basic package. Okay, so let's put the basic. Now this is the name of my package, basic. Field, enter your field name. So what are the things your subscribers will get when they get, or when they purchase your $100 plan? So let's say they will get 12,000 YouTube likes. Okay, so this is just for demonstration purposes. YouTube likes, and click here again, add content. They will get 2,000 TikTok views, TikTok views, and you'll get maybe YouTube subscribers. Okay, so I hope the idea is simple. All right, next you can enter the exact thing here, click here, and then copy and paste it here. After that, just click on create, and our package is created successfully. So we're going to create let's say at least 3 packages. Now go back to your home page and then reload your site, and you should see your package like this. This will help them know what they will get after they purchase your package. So go ahead and do that. After creating that package, click on top here, add package, and then give your standard package, and then maybe your pro package. And the pro package is going to have a higher price. Okay, so I hope the concept is simple. Finally, we're going to set up what we call payment methods. So just click on payment methods. These are your payment methods. Scroll down. If you are to use PayPal, just click on this pencil and then remove this address and put your address there. Yep. PayPal email. Okay, so let me just do that. This is an invalid PayPal address. Okay, it's just for tutorial purposes. After entering your PayPal email, pick your currency. So I'm going to pick USD like this, and then I'll click on add currency. Once that is done, come down, and then you're going to enter your fixed charge here. You can also enter your percentage charge. So your fixed charge, you can charge them maybe 1% fixed charge, and then maybe 20% charge. Minimum amount they can spend on your site, maybe 1, and then the maximum amount can be up to 1,000. Enter your currency symbol, which is going to be in dollars. Your rate is going to be 1. Now this is going to be your default currency. That's what we're putting 1 here. Click here to save. And we are done. Our first payment method is already live. Now click on payment methods again, and if you want to use Flutterwave, then you can just click here, enter your Flutterwave public key, encryption key, and then secret key. After that, pick your currency, and then that's it. So you can pick USD, enter your keys, and click on add currency. Do the same thing, enter your minimum, maximum, fixed charge, percentage charge, and then your rates here. After that, click on save, and your second payment method will be enabled. If for some reasons your payment gateway is not there, you can create what we call a manual payment gateway. So just click on payment methods and go to manual gateways. So something like mobile money, I can add it here. So just click on add new, and then I'll be able to enter my payment gateway. So something like bank transfer can be done here. Just enter your payment method name here, something like bank transfer or mobile money, your currency, your rate, and then you give them instructions. So if it's bank transfer, you tell them to upload a receipt of their transaction to maybe your email or whatever. Minimum, maximum, your fixed charges can also be found here, and then save changes, and your manual payment gateway will be added. That's if your payment method is not in among this list. Before we say bye-bye to this video, let's change or replace the main content or the demo content on our website. So I'll be showing you how to replace your logo, and then how to also replace your website content. For this, scroll down to logo and favicon and click on it. After that, here, click here and upload a dark version of your logo. After that, click here to upload a white version of your logo, And finally, upload a favicon, which is here. Favicon is that little icon you see on top here. That's favicon. After uploading your logos and your favicon, just click on save changes and you are done. Go to general settings and remove this and put your website name there or your website title. Make sure user registration is enabled, email verification is enabled, email notification enabled, and then terms and conditions enabled. If you want your site to be in a different currency, remember to replace that here. And this way you also change the main color of your website. So for some reasons, if you want your site to have this color, you can do that here. And then your secondary color here. After that, just click on save changes. Language, you can change your language here. Email and notification, scroll down and then go to all templates. Now these are the emails that will be sent out anytime an action is taken by a user. So something like deposit. If there's a successful deposit, then this email will be sent out. Just scroll down a bit, then click on this arrow. You can edit your email templates here. Now your account has been credited. Let's see how to edit this email template. So let's click on it, scroll down, and this is your template. You can change the title or the subject of your email, and then you can also change some things here, but I will recommend you to leave them as they are. Click here to go back. So here are all your templates. Go to global template. Under global template, scroll down. Remember to remove your from email, change it to your website email. I'll leave a video in the description of this video that will show you how to create your own business email. So put your website or your business email here, and then SMS sent from. For now, forget about SMS. Okay, your email body is here. So the most important thing you'll be changing is your email, your from email. After that, go to email configuration. Again, I'll be having another video in the description, which is going to be part of my resource list, that will show you how to set up SMTP. Without SMTP, your website will never send out email. In that video, you learn how to create your host, port, your username and passwords, and then you you put them here and then click on save. Once that is done, your website will start sending emails. If you also want to have SMS configuration, you can click on SMS configure and then pick an SMS provider and then enter your API. But in this video is beyond the scope of that. We're not going to do that in this video. Finally, go to plugins, and then if you want to enable talk to, you can do that here. Google reCAPTCHA here. So I have those videos in the description that will show you how to enable talk to on your website. After creating a talk to account, you'll get your credentials. Enter your API key here and click on save. Again, I have another video in the description which will show you how to create Google reCAPTCHA. Just click here and enter your secret key and then your site key here and click on save changes. search engine optimization, click on it, enter your website keywords here, your website description, your website social title. So just enter your website title here, okay, and then your social description. Now this is very important. Anytime someone shares your website on one of the social networks out there, this description is going to be populated for them. Upload your website logo here, but there's a recommended size for you to upload. Go ahead, use Canva, and then design a small banner for your website and then upload it there. That way, when you share or anytime someone shares your website on Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, or any platform, then your website is going to, or this banner is going to show with this description. Very important. And then click on Save Changes. And then we have your GDPR. Enter your description here. You can enable it to have cookies, and then or to trigger cookies. Then have your actual compliance here, and then click on Save Changes. After that, scroll back to the top a little bit and go to sections. Now this is where you customize the main content on your website. Beginning with, we have your About Us. We also have your banner section, blog, brand package section, choose our section, and then contact us section. Go ahead and edit all these sections. How do we do that? To edit your banner section, just click on this link, and then you can upload your banner images here. Let me show you where on the website you can find this area. So just go back to your home page, and this is where you can find those. Your text is here, get started button is here. So go back and you can replace your text here. Your get started text is also here. After that, click on save. The same thing applies to your blogging section and all these sections. Most importantly, remember to edit your FAQ section. That's your frequently asked questions. So click on that, and then here you have your FAQ. The title is FAQ, heading, frequently asked questions, and then this is your subheading. Let me take you to that area. Okay, so we have title, subtitle, and then subhead. You can change that here. Finally, we have our main content for our FAQ. What is the best SMM service? So you can replace that here. Just scroll down, which is here. You can delete all these things and create yours from scratch. Okay, by clicking on top, add new. After that, enter your question and then answer that question. Okay, so you enter your question with a response and click on Save Changes. Is this like a text editor? You can use these things to write your content. You have your footer area, payment, packages, services, social icons. Very important. Remember to link your social profiles. So let's go to social icons and then click here. Remember to paste your Facebook URL here and do that for the rest of them. Okay, testimonial, the same thing. So the whole concept or idea here is you have to go ahead and edit all these sections on your website in order to have a unique site on the internet. Once that is done, you are good to go. It's time for you to now start promoting your website and start getting clients. So I hope this video has been informative and it has helped you get a better understanding on how to build your own SMM or social media marketing website. I hope you liked it. If this is your first time here on the YouTube channel, on this channel I show you how to build websites. If you are new, consider subscribing because I have interesting videos coming up. Until then, thank you and we'll talk later.